I mean, that went pretty smooth.
That was a pretty cool intro. I'm not gonna lie.
People have to rewind to see it, but it's all good.
So, I actually do not have any of the YouTube chats pulled up or anything, so bear with me while I get that going. But
Remember
what's
the
up?
restream? You can see over on the side all together.
Oh, that's right. So, I can just say it. What's up, guys? Here we are with episode 2 of Call Me Crazy. Here with my co-host Kat, aka partner in crime. So this is going to be a new podcast slash segment that we're going to be doing at least once a week. Um, Basically, what we're doing here, we're starting on this channel, and then we're going to move everything over to the main channel. So if you can, we're going to be posting a link. Go subscribe over there. Like any content. Do we have any stuff posted over there yet?
No. So
Well,
you can be there before the content.
you can be there before the content and all the splicing and all the nutty stuff happens.
I don't know how to respond to that one.
A lot of people don't get freaky nutty. But no, I don't see a chat. I have design stuck in this. Oh, I gotta close the design now.
No, you just go down to chat. It's like,
oh, there we go. Now I can say what's up to people. I was lost in the moment. Let's see. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Rainbow Unicorn? What's up, Papa? What's up, Mrs. What's her name? What's up, IDA? What's up, brother? What's up, Emily? What's up, Flame? What's up? Is it Jim Legend or I Am Legend YouTube? Jim Legend, I Am YouTube. Is that a J or an M? Do you see that, Cat? Is that a J? I still like I'm Legend. It sounds cool, but it looks like a J.
I can't see. Hold on, I didn't scroll up. That's why.
Sorry. What's up, Flame? What's
JM.
up, JM? All right. JM Legend. What's up? Do you still listening to Morissette Amon? Yeah, I love Morissette Amon. But this is a totally separate segment from Bar Breakdowns. This is going to be a new podcast that we're going to be airing once a week. But we need.
I'm Cliff. Look at me. Rude. Hold on.
Yeah. It's 2 CliffBeats.
I'm gonna have to leave and come back. That's so mean. Okay, hold on.
Really? I'm gonna have to carry this on my shoulders like I always do.
Oh wait, no, I don't.
Oh, I thought she left already.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What's up, Gma? What's up, KTV? What's up, Mr. Glitch? What's up, Decryption? What's up, Dylan? What's up, IDA? Cat, have you changed your name? Oh, yeah, okay, there you go. That's where you see that. What's up, guys? What's up, Cubs be acting? Now, are your comments coming? Am I supposed to be reading from the top to the bottom or bottom to the top?
The bottom are new, and there's timestamps on them. So, and they can see the icon. It tells you if it's from Twitch or YouTube.
Okay, I see that. So, the whole point of this is this. I wanted to create a podcast or a show where people can call in and ask us one question. The first test episode, we realized that, hey, we have to be careful with video cameras because you never know what's going to happen if you want to get a little bit too crazy. The other part we realized, too, is that we need a little bit of a timer. Of course, we'd love to sit there and talk for 15, 20 minutes at a time, but we got to get each person in, in between discussions. So, somewhere between 2 to a few minutes just to answer a question. It can be anything. Obviously, let me just say this. We are not professionals of any sort, but we are here as your friends. Well, Kat actually works in the medical field, so you could ask her some medical questions.
But not about like what to do and how to treat your stuff. And I'm not going to prescribe you anything except
you told me you got me. No, I'm just
Dr. Google. I'm going to refer you to Dr. Google. Enjoy.
So the whole point of this is basically to connect. We want to be able to connect. I want to be able to talk to you. I want to be able to help maybe give a bit of advice. You can remain anonymous throughout this. You don't need a video. You don't need really a name. There is a link that you click. All you do is click the link. You'll be up in a little gray box. You don't join right away. We'll see you, and then we'll introduce you, and then we'll let you ask a question right here on the air, and we'll do this until there's no more people left.
Yeah,
that's pretty much how it goes.
What he said. Hi, everybody. I can see everybody saying, I appreciate you being here. You guys are used to seeing him all the time. You're not as probably used to seeing me. You probably have heard me on the gaming, but in the chat, in the comments.
Okay, if that's how it's going to be, then I have to introduce you. This is Kat. if you're unfamiliar with Kat, she is also the host of Elsewhere Podcast, which is an amazing podcast. You better go check it out. Kat not only does that, she's also one of my bestesses of friends. Also my admin, and I guess we could say editor and all the above. I guess she's just my lifesaver at this point. But yeah, Kat literally does everything for CliffBeats, AOD, anything that we really have. She works with damn near everybody on YouTube. Oh, well, I won't say that, but you know what I mean. She works with a lot of people on YouTube behind the scenes, but she doesn't even really talk about it, to be honest with you. So she just keeps that kind of private. But anyways, I wanted to start something with her because I think this is a good balance of I'm more, how do I say that? Not good cop.
Say it.
It's good. Okay. She's more of, I'm gonna fucking tell you how it is. And I'm more of, well, let me try to like baby you a little bit, like suck on the teat. Here's the nipple. No, not really, not like that, but we do have different views on some things, and one of us is going to specialize in one field more so than the other. So we figured, hey, why not do this together? So that's what we're doing here. And now that we got this up and running, you just reminded me of something. Just so they're not getting hit with ads, I'm going to go fix something. So carry the conversation, Kat.
I don't know. I have nothing to say. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you start. You got nothing to say?
I have lots of things to say.
All right.
No, in all honesty, he's absolutely right, y'all. I do host a podcast. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's awesome. Um, it's just fun to have conversations with people and get your input. And Cliff is one of my closest friends, and we talk all the time. And I try to help when I can. I try to fake it when I can't. Um,
Do we have a thumbnail, by the way?
we
do. Right?
do.
Okay, hold on. I'm an idiot and I didn't post it. All right. That's what I'm
And hi,
saying.
everybody in the chat. I see you. I see you guys. He's been saying hi to everyone, and I'm like the worst at like catching everybody's name. And then I realized it when I saw Ray in here. I'm like, well, hey, what's up, Ray? But anyway, we do have another channel that has no content on it right now. And it's the Call Me Crazy podcast. And there's a link and all kinds of fun things here. In fact, I'm going to post it right now. Nope, that wasn't it. Hold on. And in a few minutes, we're going to post the link so that you can join us. Let's just get ourselves set up first. And once we do that,
to OnlyFans.
there we go.
So
there is the link if you want to. Oh, and there Papa just posted it too. If you guys want to go sub up, or if you don't, please do it anyway. Just because,
What? We would love to have you. If you would like to, please sub. If not, totally cool.
No, it's not cool.
Crazy.
Like, why is not cool at all?
She was like, you must go sign up now or you will die tomorrow. You have 7 days.
No, but in all honesty, the entire point is just to talk with the community and see what you guys have to say. And we have different takes on everything, and he's absolutely right. We disagree all the time. And I'm usually the one that's like, suck it up. And he's the one that's like, oh, let me help. And I'm like, so it's going to be a fun dynamic, I think, personally. And hopefully. And there's a difference between Kat and Cliff. Yes, there it is right there.
Am I on the right YouTube channel? I am on the right YouTube channel, right? Hold on. I gotta contact my MCN because I can't fix the monetization, and that's gonna drive me nuts. So bear with me, guys. Kat's gonna
keep babbling,
talk about sexual acts.
Wow. So, speaking of sexual acts,
oh,
it's not for children. This channel is adult themed.
What are you talking? Why would you even mention children and sexual acts in the same sentence?
I said not. I have kids. I know better. You have to say it.
You don't have. There's some things that are better left unsaid.
Aaron, doggy, thank you for asking.
I can't do this.
You started it. You said it. You started it. You always give me crap for making things dirty, but life is dirty. Life is messy. Life is not clean. It is what it is. And that's why I said it's, for adults. We're grown
Yeah.
ass adults, right?
All right. So here's an issue, guys. If you guys get slammed with ads, I am so sorry. There's an issue going on with YouTube right now, and I don't know why. But I usually try to turn off all the ads or as many as I can for you, and YouTube's not giving me that option. So on that note, let's get freaky. Anybody gonna want to ask us any questions? Nobody has any questions about life.
I haven't posted the link yet. I was waiting for you to
Oh, my
to
bad.
do your stuff.
My bad. My
And I
bad.
did post it, Papa. You have access to it, so you can post it if you want to. But if you would like to join us on stage, and you can talk to me too. You can talk to Cliff. You can talk to me. You can talk to both of us. It doesn't matter. And I won't be offended if you don't want my opinion. I have questions, but would like to do it in chat versus calling in. I don't see any issues with that at all.
Chat is fine. I prefer a call in, but chat is fine. I like for people to be able to hear it because a lot of people are driving and stuff. They can't. I guess we could recite it. We could always say what the question is.
Now
But
here's how it works. You click the link I just posted. It's probably says Cliff's name, but it's me.
can I pin it or something?
Yeah, go into your YouTube. Well, not in the restream. You have to be in your YouTube chat to pin it.
Oh, see this. I'll bite you.
No, but the way that this works is you guys click the link. It only takes a couple clicks if you're accessing it on any device. You just have to have audio. We don't want video just because, and there's already somebody here. And so just keep your video off, do us a favor, please. Please. And you just call in and talk to us.
Yeah, call in, talk. Any questions you may or may not have. Like I said, we're gonna have a little bit of a time limit. I did pin the studio. It's honestly, it's not, guys. It's not gonna do anything bad to you. Just click the link if you want to talk. Not that big of a deal. It's pinned up at the top. All right, so let me get back to the chat because I can't see Dick, which is
There's
good.
3 people in the line right now.
All right, so first up, we're not even gonna introduce names unless you want us to. So okay, we have 4 people in the chat. Let's get the first one in here really quick. Well, they don't want if you don't want your name said, I don't know how this works. We won't introduce
They
you.
type in the name that they want. They're allowed to type in whatever name that they want. And they
Okay.
can click the little button and they can edit their name. So if they want it to say something different, now's your chance, guys. You got like 5 seconds to fix it.
You got 10 seconds to fix your names if you want to change it before I introduce, because we are filling up over here like a white girl in a gangbang.
B, I'm the dirty one.
I'm sorry, I'm sleep deprived, man.
Dude, you better get cracking because we're filling up pretty well.
How was auto-tune affected modern music?
He's in the queue, by the way.
That's private chat. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on, John.
By the way, guys, only 10 are allowed to be in queue at one time. So if you're not getting in, just give it a minute.
Yes.
And you'll be able to get in once you see somebody cycle through and people come and go. So just keep trying. Don't worry about it. I promise you'll get in.
Okay, so we're gonna jump in right now. We gave everyone time. We got Brody up first, and then we're gonna go down the line. So we got like 10 people in the row. So 10 people in a row. So here we go. Brody, we're introducing you. What's up, my friend?
What up, man?
How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Just hanging in there, starting off the week. How's your day going, man?
Pretty good. I hope this week is not as hot as it was last week. I felt like an oven outside, but
you got to work outdoors.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if you know the company, but do you know Original Mattress Factory? I work with them, and I do like deliveries into people's houses with them,
Man, I just bought a mattress. You should have. I just bought a mattress, man. God damn it.
Man.
So, what's going on? Do you have any questions for us today?
Yeah, I was kind of curious. So, obviously, I know you're into like writing music. Mm-hmm. I was kind of curious. Do you really get into like the producing side of music? Because I've been thinking about getting into that for a while, but
honestly, I used to love production when I first started writing. Then I kind of fell out of love with it when I realized that the writing was my strong suit. So
yeah,
I'm a firm believer in always finding that one thing that you're really good at and going tunnel vision in on it. But
Mhm.
to answer your question, yes, I did produce. But at this point, with all the new programs out, like I'm talking about when I produced, it was like 2010. So today,
Yeah.
all the new programs and stuff, I don't even keep up with. I could bounce down a track, I could mix it down and stuff. I could do a little bit of programming, but I don't like to deal with it. But you're saying you're thinking about you want to get into it?
I've thought about it before. Although I'm not gonna lie, like when I've seen all the stuff on there, I feel kind of intimidated. I'm like, what the hell is all this, man?
Dude, don't. You'll learn about it as you go. Honestly, you just gotta go. If you feel if it's in your gut, like, hey, this is something I should be doing, you should give it a shot, even if it's off to the side when you got some downtime after work.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm definitely gonna think about it, but
Yeah, and here's another tip too. If you really want to get like involved in the music industry, I tell everyone, go take an internship at a local radio, or not radio, sorry, a local studio in your area. They will take on any person who they don't have to pay the hassle, whatever. Say, take out the trash, wipe, sweep the floors, and you can get in close with engineers and producers and stuff, and they'll teach
yeah,
you stuff
really,
on the spot. Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. So that would be my biggest piece of advice to you if you were
Mhm.
like, where do I start? I would say, hey, go wherever city you live in, Google, see the closest one to you, and just say, hey, are you looking for any interns? That's what I would do.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. And we appreciate you checking in. You're more than welcome to call back anytime you have any questions.
All right, y'all
All
have a
right,
great
brother,
day.
man. Stay cool. All right.
Yeah, you too.
Later, bud.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. So next up, we're bringing in Jeremy. I'll save your last name just in case we don't know what's coming up. All right, Jeremy. Here we go. What's up, J man?
Hey man, how are you?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Kat?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Listen, I just want to take the time. First off, thank you both for what you do. And this type of content right here is a wonderful insight into um, your own personal opinions and lives. And I think that's really important for fans to get a close personal, as much as you guys are willing to put out there. So I appreciate that. So I have kind of just a quick two-part question. Everybody goes through shit in their lives, like depressing times, good times, amazing times, times you wish you could forget. In the times that have been the darkest times of both of your lives, do you guys use music as a tool to help you through it? And if you do use music, do you have a particular genre or a go-to song that's like on repeat when you're going through your worst days?
Kat, you want to go
Sure.
first on that one? Go ahead.
Okay, so let me just clarify. When it comes to me personally, I don't necessarily use music to get through it. I more um, dive into it, or things resonate differently with me while I'm going through it, if that makes sense.
And Cliff,
Um,
Cliff, you're doing exactly what I do to get through it as well at the moment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
Cliff
just looking.
Beats.
I'm looking right at the screen right now, my friend.
Love it.
but I do listen to, and a lot of times, actually, it's funny because there was a stretch of reactions during the live reactions with Cliff where I was specifically requesting songs that helped me while I was going through things.
That's great.
And generally, though, I will say my go-to is gonna be like techno.
Gotcha. Watching
Okay.
Cliff do Blue October reactions was big for me because Blue October is my
Ooh.
go-to. And I'm actually going to see them next month. They're coming around. I'm going to meet them. I got the VIP, the sound check, the whole nine. So it's going to be quite the experience for me.
Mine is
That's awesome.
oh my God, My Darkest Days.
Love it.
Nice, nice,
Cliff,
nice.
what about you?
So as for me, so during the darkest time period of my life, now this is gonna be an odd answer for you. Um, as you hear in my videos, I always say I try to avoid listening to music because it can heavily influence my pen whenever I do work for artists or I'm working with artists. In my darkest day was between like the ages of 22 and 26. I mean, I had a 4-year, 5-year stretch there where I was at the bottom of a bottle. I mean, you basically gave me any drug, I'd take it. We don't need to go there. I'd wake up in different states. Let's just say that. All right. But that's when I wrote some of the best music I've ever written during that time period because I had so much emotion to pull from. Now, when it comes to what music that I go to, I would actually try to gravitate towards uplifting music because I know just from being in the music industry that what the music industry tries to do is when you're sad, that's why they have all these sad songs and people aiming towards like say self-deletion or drinking or all these other sad topics because when people are sad, they want to relate. What do? They go listen to those songs to make themselves feel not so alone or to kind of like self-loathe. And when we self-loathe, we have I forget what it's called. I'm not a doctor, but we have something in our brain where it releases like a drug, kind of like when you're in love, how it releases like oxytocin and shit like that.
Dopamine.
Dopamine, serotonin, all that stuff releases whenever you're listening to that sad music. So I knew in my head that I couldn't listen to sad music because if I did, I'd start crying. So if I heard like some songs that say reminded me of a certain person, I couldn't hear it, but I mean, if I could think of one sad song right now off the top of my head that when I first heard, it's not really sad, but it was something I would turn to. It would be Bush Glycerine, and that was when I was eight. When I was 8 years old, I played a lot because I grew up with a single mom, and there's a whole nother story for that. But that was a song I would always listen to on repeat. And this is before we had the option to go on YouTube and stuff like that, obviously. So, but that would be the song I would say I picked. Otherwise, I was listening to uplifting music, trying to keep my mind off it, or listening to books and audiobooks, or
cassettes. You mean?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say podcast, but podcast didn't exist back then. But so I was more reading books. That's what I would focus on.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Keep doing what you're doing. I really, really love all of your content. Thank you both so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for jumping on. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Jeremy. You're the man.
Yay.
See you guys.
All right. Later.
Good question.
That was a great question.
Good questions.
Damn. J-Man coming in with the good question. All right. Up next, we have Nadine. Sorry, guys. We're moving fast because we got a lot of people hopping in.
Hey, Nadine, if you can do me a favor and turn off your video, it should be just a button. There you go. Perfect.
Oh, you want to make sure the videos are turned off?
Yeah, you can see it on the side.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted to see some people or not. Okay.
No, I would like to see people, but I don't want to see all of people.
I see. Okay. We have to be protected just in case something is to pop up. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. All right. So we're jumping in. We're bringing Nadine in right now. Let's see Nadine, long-time subscriber here at AOD. Hey, Nadine.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we hear it.
Can you hear me?
We hear you now.
Okay, perfect.
What's going on?
What? Oh.
You got it?
Hello.
We hear you. Yeah,
can you hear us talking?
Yes, I can hear you guys talking.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You were just cutting in and out a little bit.
Oh, okay. It's probably the Wi-Fi or the connection in the apartment.
You're clear as day right now. What's going on with you today, Nadine?
I just woke up, and I am chilling on my day off from work. And I work tomorrow, and then I'm off for the next 2, and then I work the next 2. So I work as a cashier. So I basically, deal with the public, and I deal with like people's money. So I basically, deal with, Karens sometimes.
We love those.
I was going to say, before the Karens, let me know when we can steal all that money, but continue.
I don't think...
And not your Karen, like the Karens. The Karens, not the Karen.
Yes, not Cliff's Karen. Like the mean Karens. The ones that, think that are like entitled.
So what's going on with these Karens?
Well, some of them can be pretty mean.
Mm-hmm.
If they're entitled.
Oh yeah, of course. So are you just trying to inform us of how terrible the Karens are, or what's going on?
What is happening?
Oh, oh, well, I hope a Karen didn't get to her.
Well, let me just
Nadine?
say, when she's talking about the Karens, and if you notice, she specifically was saying that they're very entitled.
Correct.
Is she
Nadine
down at the
just
bottom? Did she jump back in?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring her back in.
Perfect.
We got you back, Nadine.
Okay, good. God, what is going on with this freaking?
I was like, just get to a mountaintop. I heard you pouring a drink or something. Oh, we lost her again.
She needs coffee.
Yeah, she's like, I just woke up. I'm not ready for this shit. We'll give Nadine one more shot here, and then we'll hop on to the next person. All right. We're gonna try one more time, Nadine. Here we go.
Okay, that's fine.
So what's going on with these Karens about them being entitled?
Yeah. So it's like if you forget, like, because we do like optimum points here. So if you forget to scan their optimum points, they get really feisty. They get really mad.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, well, I want my points, and it's like, well, it's too late now. Now you have to go online and you have to go ask them to be like, hey, I want my points back.
Mm. So are you telling me you want me to go take care of all the Karens out there? Just kind of.
Oh, sure, that'd be wonderful. I mean, like,
No.
I wish my landlord was more on top of stuff.
No, I hear you. And honestly, all I can say about Karens that term is tough because, like I said, my girlfriend's name is Karen, and she hates it because she's like, oh my god, anywhere I go, they instantly think I'm gonna be a horrible person. I'm like, well, you can't. No, I'm just kidding. She's good. But no, unfortunately, when you're working in any type of job where you're going to be handling monies, any type of currency, or just in retail, seeing people face to face, you're going to be dealing with people who feel entitled. I mean, it happens when you just go to the grocery store to buy groceries with that one person with the shopping cart standing in the middle of the aisle, and you're like, hey, like, there you can move to the left or the right. Why are you in the middle? And you're not even looking at anything on any shelves.
Exactly. Like, there's been some cashiers who literally had customers literally live car.
Sorry, we cut out. There was cashiers that did what? Uh-oh.
Well, let me just say, I used to work in a pharmacy as a cashier, and people get nasty. They get nasty.
I was
And
a
it's okay.
busboy. I was a busboy. I was a waiter.
I was a waitress.
I was a waiter too.
I was a waitress-saurus, as my mom calls it. Yeah, I've done it all. All customer service is a bitch. Okay, customer service is a bitch. People are bitches. They're entitled and mean. It just is what it is. But it's 10% what they do, and then 90% how you react to it.
Perception, exactly. Cat hit the nail right on the head. It's all about how you react to whatever's happening to you. That's there's so many books I want to recommend right now, but honestly, I'm a little too smoky to even think of them. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal with that. Some people, and there's gonna be good days and bad days. Just chalk it up to some people just are. Here's one thing too. Maybe somebody that day might have something seriously going on, and they're just taking it out on you as well. So what I try to do is I try to treat them with love, and I just try to move away as fast as I can to get away from them. That's what I do. So if Nadine, if you're still listening, I would just say keep your chin up while you're dealing with these cashiers, or while you're dealing with these, people who are cashing out and times are tough. Everything's expensive. No one wants to pay their bills when they come and they see their grocery bill is $300 when it used to be $98. So just keep your chin up. And if it gets to become too much for you, don't be afraid to go look for a different job. Anything to add on to that, Kat?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah, they might be going through it, but that doesn't mean they get to take it out on you. So just remember that you're there to get paid. You are there for a paycheck. Earn your paycheck, smile if it kills you, and then when you go in the break room, throw a tantrum.
Yeah.
Just don't do it in front of them.
Yeah, throw a tantrum and,
just remember
partake in certain things.
You're paying your bills. You're taking care of business. You're being an adult. Just because they're being an entitled son of a bitch does not mean they're just going to be the way that they are. There's nothing you can do about it sometimes,
Yeah.
So don't let it stress you out. Like, just understand that it's frustrating, and,
Kat is right. Don't let it stress you out. Life is too short. Just try to meet some good people. All right, we're moving on to the next person. We have Aaron. No, I'm just kidding. It's from a commercial. We have Aaron over here. We're going to introduce. Let's see, Aaron. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you. I have one specific question for Cliff.
Oh, okay. Putting me on the spot. What's going on, boss?
Are you ready for the 4th of July?
I was born. I'm not even going to sleep for a week before it. I'm getting ready. Where are you from, Aaron?
From the UK.
Okay, so with it being, so you're gonna have access. No, he's gonna drop it.
I'm gonna have access after you.
Yeah, after Eminem's gonna. Well, not really after. It'll be a different time period. He's gonna drop it at midnight Michigan time, which is an hour ahead of me.
Time period, like the 1700s or something.
When Houdini dropped, I got the notification from YouTube at about 5-6 o'clock in the morning my time.
Yep.
And I instantly listened to it and then saw your video and clicked on that because I wanted to hear every little detail that you picked up on as well. And I thought, and with social media at the moment, everyone keeps saying, Eminem's going to get cancelled.
Oh
no.
No, that was getting spicy. It was getting good.
You see the face? TikTok.
I think I know where he was going with that, but I'm going to give Aaron a chance to hop back in here really quick, and then we'll jump over to the black bond. Hold on. Keith, Aaron's back at the bottom. We got you back, boss.
Thank you.
All right, so continue on really quick. You said that basically continue. Just continue. I forgot where you were at.
So I was born in '93. I'm a millennial, and I hear the younger generation saying, he's gonna be cancelled. We're gonna cancel him, and I'm sitting there thinking, have you actually listened to the older Eminem when he first came out? He went out firing shots at everybody. And even though he's been doing it since like the Kamikaze album came out, it's just been more technical, and with the skill level that he's at, I reckon he's going to carry on with that scheme, but make it more dumbed down for everyone else to catch what he's been saying for the past 6-7 years. And to be honest, I cannot wait for it. Really can't.
I thought you. Okay, no, I really can't either. I thought you were setting me up for a question there about the album. But no, I would have to agree with. Oh shit, we lost him. I was gonna say, in case you're not here anymore, I do agree that what Eminem's gonna do with this album probably is going to be along the lines of what he did during the Eminem show, Marshall Mathers LP, and Slim Shady. I think he's finally gonna give us, for his last coup de grace, saying, hey, I'll bring this character back for you one last time. You want me to really go after people? You want me to finally like cut that umbilical cord? You want me to strangle some people? Let's do it. And Houdini was such Houdini was like a tap. That was nothing. Even with the Meg Thee Stallion bar, I just did a breakdown with Karen the other day, and the way I worded it, we just got our wires crossed, and even the comment section went a little bit crazy. I was saying Eminem took a shot at her, but I wasn't. It's like nowadays, it's cool to be insulted by Eminem. You're being someone's Eminem's mentioning you. That's a big thing. But back in the day, when he had nothing to lose, and he was just some crazy, white guy that's rapping, taking shots at everybody. Everyone was like, "This guy just raps and he disses everybody. He disses everybody." We're gonna get that back, is what I think. So yeah, man, I agree. I can't wait. I will be. It'll be 11 p.m. on the 4th of July. It's gonna be epic from what they leaked. I mean, if they change the date because it leaked, I'll be pissed off. But I can't wait for the album. Kat, are you excited for the album?
Absolutely.
Kat is absolutely ready.
I mean, okay, so don't get me wrong. I adore old school Eminem. I just have not followed Eminem like a lot of people have. It's just I'm excited. I think it'll be really good. I'm sure there's going to be some good music on it, but I'm not like standing in lines. Well, we don't do that anymore, do we? Stand in line, to get the album at Target or whatever it drops. We don't do that anymore. But I
No.
mean, I'm excited. I think I'm more excited to see how other people see it because I know everybody else is like levels more excited than I am. So I'm excited for y'all.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. I mean, we're watching one of the best to ever touch a mic do it, and you never know. This could be his final album. He could have retired or even passed away a long time ago. So we're lucky to get what we've gotten so far. When people complain to me about it, go ahead.
Which I agree, though. He's pretty much the best there ever was. And if
Yeah.
anybody wants to say anything else about that, I really don't care. You're not going to change my mind. So
No, well, even if you notice, every other artist, they're either mad at him or they talk about how they look up to him their entire life.
Mhm.
I mean, even independent artists, they pay so much homage to Eminem for really, really putting it's almost like Eminem was like the Conor McGregor of hip hop. Like everyone knew it was there, people loved it, but then he just brought that extra, like he played the heel so well to be the bad guy, but also if you really listen to his music, you fell in love with who he was as a person because he was playing off of three personas. So yeah, man, I mean, hip hop was already huge, but he really brought it to a whole nother level, just like other artists do even now today. But we got the Black Bond 007 up next.
Ooh.
Don't worry, guys. We see everybody in line. We got about 4 or 5 people in line. Don't worry. We're getting to you. But right now, we're bringing in the Black Bond 007. What do you have to say? Hello, Bond.
Oh, that's Mission Impossible.
It's Mission Impossible.
What
What's
up? What
going
up?
on,
What
my
up?
friend? What's good, boss?
Can y'all hear me?
Yep,
Mhm.
we hear you.
Okay, perfect. Hey, good to see y'all. Good to talk to y'all. Um, just have a relationship family question. Going through a divorce and kind of, the I haven't been able to see my children for a while, so I was able to see them just recently this weekend. And the crazy part, I guess, or the most beautiful part is, my oldest is 6, and as we were falling asleep, just kind of talking to her, and we kind of had a heart to heart, and it was just amazing how trying to relate to her and her trying to explain why she's crying but not able to um, articulate, and me trying to dumb things down, and trying to make sure that she understands that I love her and that her mom loves her, and just little by little, just trying to make sure that you don't reveal too much, you don't say too much, but also you don't treat them like, I want to say treat them like a child, but they kind of have to. Divorce makes kids grow up kind of faster. So having talked to them, I was trying to she woke up and she said, "Hey, when I was crying, you said I'm sorry. What are you sorry for?" And I had to tell her, yeah, I'm just sorry for the way everything happened and everything, for you not seeing daddy around. And really what I wanted to say is I'm sorry that I really would like to chop your mom's head off. And I want to, throw her body in the river, pour gasoline on it, and light it on fire. That's how mad I am at her for what she's doing to you guys. So
Damn.
how do you, yeah, I mean, really, I mean, I could have just said, yeah, your mom's a bad person, but you don't want to say that. You kind of want her to kind of just discover that mommy's
Well,
not doing good, not tell her. So that's kind of what I just want to
well,
talk about is how do you kind of navigate that?
I mean, well, first off, sorry, I'm gonna take this for a second. First thing I would say is it's better to say someone's not a good person than I'm gonna chop their head off and dump their body in a river and set them on
Oh
fire with
yeah,
gasoline. So it's
that's
better off to
personal
say,
feelings. Yeah,
yeah,
going
I
on
know you.
Eminem tip.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I mean, all you really can do is just say, "Hey, it just didn't work out," and even your frustrations that you have with your ex, that's something that you're going to have to figure out deep down inside, my friend. And are you mad more so because of the way things ended, or is it something she did in particular? Is there something
I'm
there?
mad because she cheated. I tried to get it, get everything right, and because she knew that she fucked up, she just tried to run away with the kids and accused me of assault and did a bunch of things. And I'm like, all right, I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't, put her on blast or anything with any. Nobody knows about, what really happened. But
Mm.
man, this Kendrick and Drake beef has not been good for me because I am trying to dissect everything. I'm dissecting her family. I'm dissecting. I'm in war mode. So going through this divorce and everything, going through the courts. I mean, I didn't even have to testify in court. The courts were they just took her
All right,
lies
all right.
apart. And yeah,
So here's what I'm gonna say to you, boss. Is I hear you. Just whatever you do, don't take a rap beef and intertwine that with your own life. If I were you, being in war mode is only going to be toxic for you. It's going to make you feel bad. You got to find some type of way. And I know it sounds crazy, but to almost forgive her. And it sounds crazy, I know, but this forgiveness for her is going to make you feel better about yourself. Um, that's how I feel about it. I'm sorry you went through that, but at least the court system seen that you were in the right, and I know it puts you in a really shitty predicament. But there's a silver lining here: is you now are not. Did you say you only had one kid or two kids? Or how many kids did you have?
three, 6, 4, and 2.
6, 4, and 2, and they're all with you now.
Yeah, for the time being, until we finalize everything.
Okay, well, I mean, that's the silver lining right there, man. Is they're safe with you, and hopefully she can get that shit sorted out. And I mean, if there's something else that I'm missing here, I mean, I can say a lot of different things, but I'm gonna tiptoe on this because it still seems kind of fresh. Kat, do you have anything you want to add to this?
Do you want me to?
It's I'm sure the Black Bomb would like a little bit of advice.
Okay.
I
I'm going to
want to
take
hear
it into
from
two
Kat
different ways.
for
Okay.
real.
Okay. So there's two things. There's two different aspects to this. And the first one is that when it comes to a divorce, I have been divorced. I've known people that have been divorced, but I went through one and mine was nasty. Mine was nasty. Getting out of that relationship, taking the kids and running because I literally was fearing for my life. And it was a legit thing. It's on record, there's police records, all the things. Okay. So that being said, when it comes to the divorce, I will tell you right now that any divorce paperwork specifically states you do not trash talk the other person to your children. You cannot do that. That is violating any divorce order. So, with that,
Right.
or custody order. So, that being said, what you did was probably not the way to do it. And I would never ever say those words in any capacity about any person to a 6-year-old, because that's just, they don't need to look at you and think my daddy could behave this way because he said it. Like, you don't want that fear for someone or for themselves. And saying those words instills fear. It doesn't have the effect of, we just didn't get along. They weren't very nice to me. It's really the kid. And this sounds hateful, but it's none of the kid's business. You've got to make it, when it comes to your children, in my opinion, you've got to make it about them, and it's got to be separate from the relationship and all of that. I understand it's very hard to separate, but you've got to be the better person.
Yeah.
You got to stay the better person, because something like that in a divorce hearing could lose you your children. I'm just saying. So, feeling it or not, don't tell your kids that. And hopefully you can compartmentalize a little bit and put it over to, you can be as angry as you want, just not around them. You can be as angry as you want, especially after the divorce. In the beginning, you got to be the sweetheart, the nice person. You smile, you do whatever you need to get done and then you get the papers, and then, do what you need to do. But that's just my opinion. I just am saying, I think that you're just really, really upset and hurt, and it sucks. And I know how it feels. You have to grieve. You go through the stages. A divorce is like a death. Ending a relationship that serious is like a death. And you have to comprehend that you need to go through all of those stages. The sadness, the denial, the grief, the anger, whatever all the stages are. I'm sure somebody else knows better than me. But anyway, that's my take on it. So I hope it helps. I don't know if it does, but get legal advice if you're not sure.
It helps so much. By the way, I never said those things. I was just thinking those things. And today is our 7-year
Okay, good.
wedding anniversary. So, thank you guys.
Well, that explains a lot right there.
Yeah. The cat was right. I didn't think that you would go say those things, but she was just saying, like, hey, just to protect yourself, But yeah, just keep it all separate, and just as somebody who grew up with their parents completely. I've never even seen my mom and dad in the same room. I've never even heard them have a conversation together. But I was always pitted between both of them. They would like use me as like leverage one over the other. Just communicate to the kids and try to be like, one thing I could say about my dad is, like, all these years he said nothing but nice things about my mom, even though he lost every court case possible to try to win custody. So, he did his best to be, and that sticks with me. That stays in my head that my dad has said nothing but nice things, so your
Right.
kids will remember that.
Thank you both.
No problem, man. We appreciate you. And if anytime you want to come back in, you're more than welcome to keep us updated and check in. And we love having you, man. Thank you so much. We wish you the best.
Me too. You guys are the best. Thank you.
All right. Take it easy, brother.
Take care.
Bye.
That's right.
That was heavy.
Yeah. I'm glad, I'm going to say I'm glad you had that experience. I was going to say I'm glad that you were able to kind of connect, because I obviously haven't gone through a divorce. I've gone through bad breakups, but nothing like a divorce, and dealing with the judicial system. I know it can be an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, it changes everything. And the bottom line is, like, if you could summarize it to anything when it comes to your children, if you're married, or even children that maybe were part of the marriage, but not, it doesn't matter. When it comes to kids and it comes to a divorce or even a breakup, the bottom line is that kids are innocent. You protect them, period. You never talk negatively, even if you can't stand the person. Like, I never told, until my kids were old enough to say, hey, Mom, my dad's an asshole. Until that point, I never told them that. I just said, no, that's not going to happen. And I let them blame me for everything. You can ask my older daughter. I let her blame me for everything, because they needed someone to blame, and I didn't want to put them in that position. So,
well, yeah, I mean, Coach, I was going to say to the Black Bond, I was going to say, let them formulate their own opinion. They'll figure it out.
And they won't know at this age, and you're going to have to take a lot of licks in the meantime until they get old enough to understand. They might be mad at you, they might blame you, but then someday they'll turn around and say, tell me the real story. and you'll sit down and you'll have that conversation when they're older, and you go from there.
Yeah. No, I agree. My mom texted me. What's going on?
My mom just texted me too. That's hilarious. That's what I was just looking at. My mom just texted me that the lawn people are on their way. Thanks, Mom.
She sent me a picture of a house. I don't know why she sent me a picture of a house. That makes no sense. All right. So we have people waiting in the wing. We have John, the one and only John. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good. What's going on with you?
I'm going to try to be brief because I tend to ramble.
Don't we all? It's okay.
And I know that this is y'all's first time hearing my voice, and that's cool. But Kat, for you, I sent you an email a while back about potentially being doing a guest spot on your podcast. Are you open to that, or?
Well, I mean, here's not really the right place to discuss that, but generally I don't take requests for the most part. And I don't want to it's
just that I've got like a metric ton of life experience that I would love to pass on to others and show them that, hey, you can get through it. I'm 57 years old, and look at that profile picture. Do I look 57 years old? I don't act 57 years old either. I act like a damn teenager.
Oh, yeah. Don't we all?
Oh, you spam alert. Sorry about that.
You're all good.
And Cliff, I know I browbeat you into doing a song reaction like late last year, earlier this year. I don't even remember which song it was, but by the way, I did go and I watched the video and liked it on both of my channels. Just to double up on the likes and to help your channel out. And did you know that Rodney Dangerfield did a rap song?
I really don't know. I don't know much about Rodney Dangerfield in general.
I know he was an old school comedian.
He would do the one. He would do like the one-liners. He would do a lot of one-liners, but I don't know much about. If you put a picture of him in front of me, I wouldn't be able to point him out.
Right, I understand. But I'm not going to browbeat you like I did on the last time. But I am hoping that you will do Rappin' Rodney sometime.
Rappin' Rodney. Yeah, I mean, as long as you just keep commenting and letting people know, I'll try my best, of course.
Yeah, I know you will, because you guys are the best. You really are. And I love what you do, and I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be part of this community. I've made a lot of friends through this community, and I really appreciate it.
Honestly, we're lucky. We're lucky to have you. We see you all the time, and we're always saying what's up, and we appreciate you more than you even realize. So thank you for coming and talking to us and letting us hear your voice for once. And we could definitely catch up anytime. You can message us 24/7.
Oh yeah. In fact, I have when the pit bull broke her leg, but that was last year and whatnot. Sadly, we did have to put her down, but the vet didn't even want to show us the X-ray. It was so bad.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. That's terrible.
Yeah, I've got her ashes though. She's here in my computer room. And by the way, Kat, you didn't have to tell me not to have my camera on because I'm not camera ready right now. That profile pic is camera ready.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Ready.
No, it's okay. We're only doing that just to make sure. We realized last time that we can get into some serious trouble if somebody does something on camera. We were like, we need to change the rules a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it did come down to having me on camera, trust me, I ain't gonna do it. I'm from the fuck around, find out generation, and I prefer not to fuck around so I don't have to find out.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds dangerous.
Exactly. All right, you guys have a great day, and I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody in the community. Love you all, and I appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, you take care.
All right, peace out, man. All right. So that was John. Yeah, we see John all the time. He's in the Discord and always showing love.
I think he's more in the YouTube than he is the Discord.
I thought I would have sworn I seen John in Discord. I could maybe I'm thinking of chat boxes. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of is chat boxes.
Possibly.
And for the record, guys, with Elsewhere Podcast, Kat reaches out to certain particular people that it's not only that she's interested in, but that she wants to promote and has I want to say a fascination about, but like somebody she wants to learn about. It's nothing personal, so it's just some people take requests. Some people would rather just interview people. Like I'm sure she's messaged tons of people that just never got back to her. It's a part of the game when you want to do podcasting. So that's just how I think she runs it. Am I correct?
Yes, that's how I do it.
Yeah. So she's gonna ask who she wants to speak to. She's not gonna take the request. So just to give you a heads up for anybody wanting to get on Elsewhere podcast. But Kat, can I get on Elsewhere podcast?
I guess again.
No, again. So your fourth or fifth time. Who do you think you are? All right. I don't want
somebody I know or something. Jeez.
I know, right? How's Flame in here twice? All right, we're gonna hop in. We're gonna talk to Flame. Set us ablaze, Flame. What's going on, Flame? You're in here.
I just thought I'd hop in.
Oh,
all right.
I'm duplicated into flames.
All right, there you
There we go.
Setting things on fire. We got you here, bud. What's going on, man?
I wanted to ask you a specific question. Just
All
for
right.
Mr. Clifford himself.
Mr. Clifford, all right.
So I'm into making beats, and I'm wondering if, like, how do I start off making beats and stuff? What advice would you give me?
The advice I would give you is this. People always ask me for advice to everything. And there's no shortcuts to anything that you want to do. But the first thing you need to do is you need to listen to your favorite producers and their patterns and what they do. The only way to get good at something is if you study somebody that's better than you, and then you pick up on their traits, and then you kind of develop your own style along the way. That's what I would say you need to do. When it comes to programs and stuff, I mean, this is something you could probably even find out who, say, Kanye, or what program or what DAWs Kanye West is usually using, or what programs Travis Scott, like that stuff is sometimes publicly available. So that's stuff that I would look into.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, like I do study like my favorite artists and shit. Like I literally listen to the way the words are going on beat and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty studious and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, dude, even with my writing, the way I had to learn was I had to sit there. I'd listen to people's records over and over again. I'd rewrite the lyrics on a page, and I'd read them myself. And I would try to take their lyrics and I'd put them to a different beat and try to like rap their lyrics. I just became fascinated with how they were able to put stuff down on paper and how it would translate to a beat or an instrumental. So just taking things like that, or taking old samples and looping them and playing with them, figuring it all out. But it just comes down to having a program and actually playing with beats and just learning the process, man.
Can I make a simple suggestion? Yeah. Just a real easy suggestion. I work backwards sometimes. So taking apart a beat backwards to figure out how it works if you're starting out can get you familiar with the different pieces that it takes to get the sound that you want.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I tried that before. Like, I accidentally clicked like reverse on beat, and I wonder what the hell have I done here? And like, it actually sounded pretty fire, not gonna lie. And I didn't even need to do it. My big hands clicked the flaming button, and I was like, what the hell have I done? Like, technology.
Dude, honestly, like I said, every single person you see that's successful they overwork themselves to pieces. I mean, you talk about like Michael Jordan being the greatest, LeBron or Kobe Bryant. They're always shooting basketball. They're shooting basketballs. All the best golfers in the world. They're hitting golf balls 24/7. The best writers in the world. All they do is write. The best battle rappers. All they're doing is they're constantly thinking of ways to insult others. So if you want to get into beat production, you constantly need to be thinking about everything with music production and instrumentals. That's what you need to focus on.
What I've noticed is, though, with my ADHD and stuff, like the stuff to like hyper focus on the things I want to do, like the things I'm not interested in, I won't like put my focus to. But like the shit I'm into, like music, I hyper focus my brain to learn certain things. that I want to do, like beat production, writing, and like stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, I suggest a lot of Adderall. No, I'm just kidding. Don't take that advice at all. No, I suggest you to because I've done that before too. When I first started writing, to be honest with you, dude, I would start writing and I'd be like, I would start feeling like this barrier I'm about to break through, and then I'd be like, I'm not feeling it anymore. I'm gonna go do something else. I have ADHD too. I have damn near everything in the book at this point. But I've realized that you need to sit there and make it like a 9 to 5 where you sit 8 hours aside or 2, 3, 4 hours aside, and you have to make something. Like you cannot get up off that chair or stand up wherever you're at until you make something. And if you don't do it that day, well, you have double the work the next day. And then if by the end of the week you haven't done shit, you might as well not do anything with it because you're just never you're not gonna have enough discipline in yourself to get it done.
True. Yeah. True. I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So just be patient with it, man. Be patient with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Just have fun with it.
But I appreciate you though. I appreciate like you getting me on. Yeah. And like literally my favorite reactor on YouTube. Like along with like Noctil, you, Black Faces, Anthony Ray, that thing. Like you actually, I look up to all of you guys and shit. So appreciate
it. We appreciate you, and I know we've had plenty of conversations and IG and stuff like that, man. I respect you, and I got nothing but love for you, man. And you know, we're all gonna look out for you. You know, as a community, as you could tell, you know, especially the people you just listed, we're all pretty close with one another. We all got your back, man. So just
appreciate it.
You know, and I know a little bit about your background. Just be patient with yourself. Don't be in a rush. Just focus on what you need to, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, I appreciate it though. Thanks for letting me on. I'm gonna get to my gaming for a bit.
Oh yeah, take care of your stuff, man. We appreciate you tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon. All right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, later, bud.
See you.
Later.
Bye.
Yeah, Flame's really cool. Has asked quite a bit of questions. We talk about other stuff too. Like I suffer from horrible anxiety, so I've talked to Flame a little bit about my own anxiety stuff. So we have a little bit of history. I love seeing everybody from AOD hopping in here that I've had conversations with for so long, and I get to hear their voices. So it's quite interesting. You having a good time, Kat?
I'm having a blast.
Are you?
Yeah. My job is to sit here and look pretty. I'm good.
Dude, all right. Everyone take a vote right now. Kat should take Molly.
Again? Come on.
Again? Don't
I used to take it all the time. No.
I was like, it's coming back in rotation. We're calling this.
I am all about the glows. Did you not hear what music is my go-to? Did you?
I heard that. That's when I heard that. I was like, what the fuck? I did not see that coming, honestly, when you said that. He said, do the finger thing. My boy has like these long ass, big ass hands. And I mean, I'm talking like alien fingers. And he used to do that with the lights where like they fucking do this shit. And I was like, what in the mother? I wasn't even high. And I was like, what the fuck? He put the lights of that. At the end of the tip of his fingers, he put lights.
Yeah, like almost like a finger glove.
Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was like, "What the fuck are you?"
I used to know a guy, and he was my ex's best friend or whatever, and he would sit in like a chair like this, and he would spin slowly in a circle, just doing this with glow sticks, and
oh my god,
the whole time, like for hours, and I was just like.
Well,
that's not what I wanted to do when I was.
Yep, just sitting there draining your spinal fluid. Nothing important. Nothing like that. All right, but right now we have 3 people waiting. We got LMX up next. We've talked to LMX before. Let's see what's going on. What's up, my friend?
Yo, what?
Welcome
yo,
back.
yo.
Welcome back. Yo.
Yeah. I want to kick a bit of hip hop with you.
You want to kick a bit of hip hop with me? What do you mean you want to kick a bit of hip hop with me?
Like, just talk about hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about hip hop properly.
Well, do you have any? Well, this is so. If you haven't noticed, we've had to change a little bit of the layout because we noticed that we can't do like we have to basically we're having to where you ask a question, we talk about it for a second. Then we move on to the next because obviously these rooms are filling up quite quick. But I'll answer anything for you really quick if you want.
All right. So, I heard the conversation you were having with someone else previously in the live stream about Eminem's new album.
Mm.
So my prediction for it would be I don't think he's going to retire because that a leave line it threw me off. But I don't think he's going to retire. I think he's going to put Shady to rest and maybe go into a more introspective, route. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
of
I
how-
mean, yeah, no, I think when people say retire, I mean, I'm talking releasing studio albums. So it would only make sense to start with Slim Shady and then end with Slim Shady. Dude, here's the thing is when people are making studio albums, I don't think they realize, first off, how many songs you have to make. And then having the inspiration to also have a concept album. There's only so many more concepts you can come up. What's he gonna do? Kill off Eminem next? Or you see what I'm saying? Like there's only so many things you can really do when it comes to and this is like one of the greatest concepts I've heard of in I don't know, in the last 20 years since he first was dropping his music. I mean, and the vibe I got from Houdini alone gave me a Eminem show and Slim Shady vibe. It gave me a Slim Shady LP and an Eminem show vibe with the more calculated Eminem that we have today because he's sober. He's not as fucking fucked up all over the place. So yeah, I mean, I don't think he's gonna retire, like be done with music completely, but I think he'll still do production. I think he's gonna help push Easy Mill. I think Easy Mill will end up dropping an album probably shortly after Eminem. I'm sure he'll work on the rest of his team and he'll be a producer. And I'm sure we'll still see him on features. He'll be around, but no, I don't think he's gonna retire. When I kept saying retiring, I meant like, hey, like I wouldn't expect many more studio albums because, dude, it's so hard to do at my age, let alone I couldn't imagine at 51. I get it. He's God's here. He's the rap god, but it's a dude studio. That's why it took him 4 years to put out an album, man. You need a concept. You need a lot of inspiration, and with how meticulous he is, man, we're just lucky to get what we got.
Yeah. Yeah. No. When you said I don't know, I don't know, people appreciate how many songs it takes for a studio album. But everyone in the chat, a studio album, like it can have hundreds to thousands of songs prepared for that album alone, and you might not even have a concept to begin with. You can, just keep going and then a concept that pops up. So that's probably why it took 4 years to come up with this concept.
Yeah, I mean, here's how it typically goes: is you keep writing music, you keep writing songs, and then all of a sudden you go, oh, I have enough here to put together an album. And you are right now. When you said hundreds to thousands, I mean, artists will make that many songs, but is it for an album? No, that's just them writing every single day. But it's not for an album in particular. I just want to make sure the chat knows that it's not for an album in particular, but they will be writing this amount of music every single day nonstop. They keep their pen sharp, but then all of a sudden they'll notice that 6, 7 tracks are lining up and they're going, oh shit, I have something here that I can kind of put together that's cohesive. Okay, and I got this concept, and then boom, you got an album. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had something to say and then I forgot it.
That's all right. I got amnesia too.
I have early onset dementia.
That's what I meant to say. I said amnesia. See, that's my dementia kicking in because I said amnesia. This is Cliff. This is Cliff not sleeping for 24 hours. The cat going, hey, you want to do a podcast this morning? And I'm like, let's run it because I'm crazy.
Oh, don't blame me.
I said I'm crazy.
You know what? I got big shoulders. I got you. I can take it.
You got big shoulders.
You can blame me for all your problems and issues and delays. And
what are you talking about?
Well, I've got like a solid base too. I'm not shaped like an upside down triangle.
Why you gotta call me a triangle?
Isn't all men like kind of based like an upside down triangle? That's just how men are kind of built.
It's called a V taper, all right? I've been working on my V taper. Anyways, LMX. Yeah, I know we chat all the time, and if you want to talk further on Instagram about it, I'm more than welcome, man. But I appreciate you coming in, asking a question, and seeing, and clarifying at what you felt this album's going to be. I think it's going to be a huge thing. And here's another thing too: when you go out, you want to go out with what? A bang.
A bang.
The 4th of July. Boom! It's right there for you. It's right there in your face.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on, and well, keep it up. I'm enjoying these like sort of live streams and stuff. So, keep it up.
Well, go please be sure to go sub up to the other channel, the original channel that we're going to start going live on. Right now we're just doing this here to let people know, like, hey, we're doing this, and then we're gonna move everything over there. We'll have little funny shorts, snippets, serious moments, stuff like that. We'd love to have you over there. Just keep keep being you, man. We love having you in the community. We love having you around just as much as I love making the content. So I appreciate you, boss.
All right.
All right, buddy. Take it easy.
By the way, hi, Mom.
Madre. Mi madre?
Here. She's here.
Hola, mi madre.
I just had to say that. Hi, Mom. I'm being good, I promise.
Ayuda.
Yeah, and by the way, the Call Me Crazy podcast channel is being posted by Papa. So if you see Papa posting stuff, check it out. If you've subbed up, if you've clicked on it previously, obviously you don't have to click it again. I mean, you can, whatever. But
subscribe 15 times in a day, then add 5 every night.
If you're gonna click it like more than once, click it in odd numbers so that you like subscribe, unsubscribe, and then subscribe again, because we don't want you to stop on an even number where you undo it.
Just do what YouTube does. So basically unsubscribe to us, so it makes sure you do subscribe to us. You gotta work reverse with the YouTube algorithm. That's how it works these days.
YouTube never unsubscribes me from things. So
really? I know it happens because I've had people like screen record it happening. Like, look, I'm subscribed, and then now look, I'm unsubscribed. I'm like, how the fuck did you capture that? 1, 2, like I've had people send me pictures, all types of stuff. So it's crazy.
Oh,
but anyways, we've had Jim Morrison. I'm a fan. We had Jim Morrison waiting in the wings. Let's see what you got to say, Jim. How you doing, my friend? Yo, Jim, you there? Snap into a Slim Jim. Are you there, my friend?
Cracking him over your knee like a glow stick.
If a Door song comes on right now, I'm gonna love it. No, is Jim not here? Oh, yo, we got video. Now we got audio. What's good, boss? Uh-oh, he's cutting in and out a bit.
How's it?
Well, do me a favor. It'll probably do better if you turn off the video. It probably will stream a little bit better. And it won't. That's another reason that we do that.
There we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
It's a little bit smoother. Yeah, even though I love the hair, I'm super jealous.
Sugar Sean O'Malley over here.
I did the hair up for Mudvayne. I was just at Sonic Temple. I crowd surfed dressed as Chad Gray, the lead singer.
Nice.
Oh shit! All right, you're just doing side quests right now. What's going on with you, man?
Well, that actually leads really well into what I wanted to tell you about. I was like, I wanted to say, first of all, I love you, Black Pegasus and Knox Hill, and I'm gonna throw in Lost in Vegas too. You guys are all awesome.
Thank you.
I really love the fact that you guys are hip hop heads who are checking out rock music and metal music. And there's some bands that I feel just don't get enough love. And I would say the top 3 on my list would be Marilyn Manson, Static X, and Mudvayne. I feel like they get like surface level. You'll see the beautiful people from Marilyn Manson. You'll see Dig from Mudvayne, and so on. But you never see the deep cuts. Like Manson has got, like, the thing about him is that it's like horror music. Like, that's what's so good about it. And some of the really evil horror stuff that he writes is the deeper cuts. Like, if you listen to 1996 Live, that's an amazing, insane song. The irresponsible hate anthem is a ridiculous song. Mudvayne has got a song called Nothing to Gain about Ed Gein, and it's just ridiculous. And these are things just never get heard. And Static X, you can't miss. There's not a single Static X. Wayne Static was a god, and he's gone too soon.
Oh, sorry, man. I see it now. I'm sorry about that loss. I don't know anything about any of these people you just listed. I think I did do one reaction to Marilyn Manson, I believe. Kat,
You're welcome.
Well,
You're
Kat
welcome.
requested. Okay. Well, I'm trying. Damn it, I'm doing the best that I can. But
I appreciate it. I just feel like nothing. It's kind of a niche thing, and when people request it, they just request like the really popular stuff. And Static X, every song on Wisconsin Death Trip is awesome, not just Push It. Like the title track on that album is amazing. They're incredibly deep writing on a lot of these. Some of them are like really existential about like losing your mind and insanity and really dark stuff that's expressed in ways that I don't think it expressed in other types of music.
Well, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, man. You know, when it comes to reaction, bar breakdown channels, whatever you want to say, content creating, people aren't paid a lot. Like that's just the fact. When you see people with 1 million subs, people think like, oh, they're making all this money. If someone's taking time away from their family, like say you said you love Knox, say Knox, you know, he's busy, he's got a wife, kids. You know, if he's going to go work on content, of course he wants to go try to make money off it if he can. It's hard to because we don't know until we start uploading basically if we're going to make any money or not, you know.
Legit, yeah.
And even when we do, at any moment they can just pull it and say, hey, now you got to fight for your video, and then you risk going to court if you really want to appeal. It's like, okay, but so I think maybe some of those may fall through the cracks just because some people aren't going to get paid and they might know that. But as you know, with my channel, I really don't give a shit because I do this for fun. So you probably have a better chance checking shit out with me if it ever.
Oh yeah, you've gotten some deep cuts that I really appreciate. That's why one of the reasons why I don't normally interact because I'm at work right now, so I don't really get a chance to interact with the stream and stuff like that and comment and whatnot. But you do get some really deep cuts that I appreciate, and I just wanted to shout you out for the crossover. Like I saw I told you I was at Sonic Temple. I was front row to see Tech 9 at Sonic Temple. He was amazing there. And I love the crossover of rap and rock and metal because I think they go well together. I hope to see 3-6 Mafia is going to be at Louder Than Life down in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm going to be going to that too.
That sounds fucking awesome. I still do love 3-6 Mafia. Oh yeah,
it's a good crossover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's hard for me to get away just for a meal these days, dude. But one of these days, maybe I'll take the camera out and I can do some vlogging and do. You know what I might do? I've been getting if I see. Here's the thing: is I have to be very careful when it comes to doing podcasts and interviews because if I start interviewing certain people, they're gonna think, oh, like my label wants me to be careful with it. Like this is another reason.
Yeah.
They're worried about, oh, does he know them through YouTube? Or he's going to have to explain how he knows them. It can't be through. You see what I'm saying? It became a really weird blockade for me when it came to the podcast. And I was like, shit, I didn't think of that because some of these people are my friends. But then I also met people on YouTube that they wouldn't care if I ever did a podcast with. But that's going to also start weeding people in and out, you know. But yeah, I'll figure something out in the future too where, you know, I'm going to go around. I'd like to go fly out, talk to people. I would still like to set up a podcast and bring people in, man. And I do want to learn about these artists you're talking about. So I'd stay tuned, man. I'll check them out. I got you.
Look for me in the chat. I'll throw in some suggestions every now and again.
Yeah, dude. As soon as you see a little harder, I'll throw a comment. Just wherever you see me comment at, if you throw a comment under one of my comments, that's where I kind of see the most comments, if that makes sense.
I'll get you.
That would make sense. Yeah.
That's where like YouTube will be like, hey, you got another notification because, you know, say someone says something mean to me. Well, then like 10 people jump in, they start arguing with that person, and I'm seeing the whole fight happen. I just get the popcorn out. I'm just watching it like, yes, get him.
Yeah, so you're not entertained.
Yeah, if you're not entertained. Exactly, man. Exactly. But I appreciate you bringing these artists to light, and I'll make sure that Kat's really good with this stuff. She'll remind me of these bands because she's a huge fan of some of these people you just see.
But
She's already she got sticky notes.
Dude, I went and got sticky notes kind of sort of for this purpose.
Yeah, I'm sure it comes in handy.
Kind of,
I'm sure
sort
it
of.
comes in handy.
Like you went to Costco and bought half the store.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Oh, okay. Here. Oh, I forgot. You got a thing where you buy in bulk, and I feel like I took a jab. I'm sorry. All right, but hey, Jim, we appreciate you, brother, man. You're welcome back anytime, dude. Thank you so much.
Hey, same to you, bro. You have a good one. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th, man. All right. I seen you look at me like.
Me? What did I do?
I forgot you buy in bulk.
Oh, yeah.
So I felt after I said that, I thought maybe you took that as a jab, and I did not mean to.
No.
Okay.
Even if it was meant as a jab, I don't really care. I mean, it doesn't bother me that much.
Here she goes. She walks around. She shows me her place like on video. She's just got stockpiles of stuff. That's not that bad.
See, it's not that bad.
No, but then she's gonna show me a box later on. She's like, "Look at my crates of sticky notes." I'm like, what?
Yeah, I do have a very expressive face. I am very well aware. I cannot hide my opinion. Cliff can read my face pretty well. So he knows when I got something to say, and he knows when it's probably a good time to like let me just marinate in my own feels over here.
Well, you know what that is? That's 20 plus years of dealing with crazy women. I mean, people. On to the next one. We have Justice Tiger. Yeah, look at that. Look, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker after this podcast.
I'm gonna recruit Karen.
She I don't think you need to ask her. She's already enlisted. All right, so we got Justice Tiger up next. We'll see what Justice Tiger has to say. What's up, Justice Tiger?
Hey, Cliff. What's going on?
We're just chilling out, man. Just trying to catch up with the community and see what's up with everybody.
That's good, man. This is my first time in this one kind of stream. My main question I have is, as someone that's been trying to do reactions to music, it seems like it's very hard to like cipher through the ones that YouTube let go through. I attempted it 3 times now, and it just seems like 5 minutes go by, and YouTube's like, "Well, UMG said no."
That is the life of a bar breakdown reaction channel. Yeah, unfortunately.
So is there like because I feel like a lot of reactors, like newer reactors, are like, "Oh yeah, there's this list that we look at." Is that like a real thing, or is it just like hearsay from the YouTube community?
So it's not like there's a list. What they're saying is there's a program, and I can't think of the name of it. AR uses it, Anthony Ray, and he will, and it's not always accurate. It'll tell you if it has any people like with publishing rights, all this other stuff on it, and it'll say if it's monetizable or not. But the thing is it'll say no, but then when you go to upload it, all of a sudden you got 3 people claiming the content. So, you know, any type of thing that you reuse here on YouTube, someone's going to try to take credit for it. That's a part of the game, and you got to learn how to work your disputes and appeals. And you got to. It's a weird. It's like playing chess every day with AI, and you're not going to win no matter what you do.
Yeah, it really feels that way, and it sucks that it is AI, because it's like you'll sit there and be like, "But I have like 30 additional minutes on top of the 3-4 minute song. How is this not fair use?" And they're just like, "Well, it just doesn't fit our community guidelines, and if you have any suggestions, appeal it to this person." It's like, okay, well, that didn't help. I'd rather just not deal with it.
Okay, now you just said something that's very important that I want to bring up, because I've been seeing this a lot. YouTube will say, reach out to the claimant. Anybody here, just like Justice Tiger was saying about creating content, never, and I mean never, if you go to reach out to a claimant that claims your content, Kat, we need to clip this for a short. Never pay somebody money to remove a strike or a claim or anything, because that is a pure scam. Some people might already know that, but some people don't. They think, oh, like this, they're going to give me permission now. If I pay them $150, then I'll be able to react to their stuff. they just take your money and then they ignore you. They let you deal with the YouTube system. So I just wanted to say that message because you just made me think of that with what you just said.
I'm glad you said something because that's really how it felt because they were trying to get like $100 out of me to react to their content. I'm like, but YouTube, this is a YouTube thing. This isn't really a you thing. Like YouTube is saying I can't have that up. Not this random email address that doesn't even have like a legitimate address.
Okay, so you're saying your videos won't go through because it's saying your videos are violating the YouTube guidelines.
Yeah, it's like one of the people that like send in a request to listen to their song, and he was like trying to claim it or whatever, but he was like, "Oh, if you pay me this money, I'll let you listen to my music." And it's like, but I didn't even. You were just somebody that came in and was like, "Hey, here's a song you should listen to," and now you're trying to get money out of me because I suggested.
Oh,
take it down.
Really
Screw
weird.
them.
Yeah, it's so
Screw
weird.
them. Take
it's
it
like,
down.
I didn't even want to listen to your random song. I don't even know who you are.
So that's just a pure scam right there. I've had people try to pull that on me. That's why I only do the live streams now. Like I won't do those. I won't do promotions. I know other channels will charge like $1,400, $1,800 to do like promotions on their channels. I won't do that shit. I won't even do it for free. So I would just stick to, if you're going to continue doing reactions to music that are with artists that you're familiar with, that you do enjoy. Any type of artist that reach out to you, don't even unless you become really good friends with them and they seem legit. I would not post it because they can pull that type of shit with you and then try to get money out of you. Just don't do that. Don't fall for that, man.
All right, so I'm glad we had this conversation because it really felt like I was fighting an uphill battle and I had no idea where I was going.
My man, you're going to die on this hill if you continue with me on this trip with YouTube, but we'll die together in battle.
I'm down for it. We'll die on this hill.
I mean, nobody asked me, but if they asked you to listen to one of their songs and then they're like, "But I'm going to claim it." Delete it. Get it off YouTube. Who cares? You know what? Don't promote them.
I'm saying if he gets a strike, that's what I'm trying to say, Kaz. Like if he gets a strike or something, or YouTube pulls some shit, like it's against YouTube guidelines or whatever, it affects his channel. That's why I'm saying.
But if he deletes the video, he's not trying to keep it. That's what
I'm
I'm
saying.
Get rid of it.
Get rid of the video. But I'm saying deleting the video, you still get the strike.
Rude. YouTube, do better.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's why they said. So you need to keep the video up to fight the strike.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying.
So if and I could help you. I could walk you through beating basically anybody, because not even a record label is going to pay $700 an hour for an attorney and go to federal court over fair use. Which, if your face and your voice is being used, it's your intellectual property and your likeness. So, like you said, how can they take a little snippet, claim this, but then you got 30 minutes of the rest of the video? It happens to me all the time too. I'm signed to an MCN, but a big chunk of my profit goes to them, and I don't really see much of a profit. So I'm basically paying them to protect my content from dealing with assholes like that. But you only get approached by MCNs if they, once you grow and they like your content. I was recommended because I quit YouTube, and Knox, AR, and all them see me like basically I was done. I was just going to go back to just doing what I do, and they were like, we can't let you leave this community, man. And I got put in touch with an MCN. So now I got a little bit more protection, and hopefully you'll learn along the way too. If you got any questions, just message me on IG anytime, dude.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right, brother. Be safe. All right.
Take
care. All right, man.
Later, Justice. Oh man. Yeah, that's crazy with the that's what I was trying to say when you were saying that. I was like, no, you get it. Even if you delete the video, you get.
I didn't know. I mean, the strike, I've never, strikes I don't deal with as much, but when it comes to I was talking more like the claim, like, no, we're gonna claim it. Because to me, it's a little different if YouTube comes at you for like a guideline or something. That's different than a claimant saying, I will let you listen to my music. That's not the same.
No, it's not
at all.
It's not the same. I think he might have just got a little bit confused.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I got a little confused, because I was like, well, then fuck it, delete it. Like, you gotta threaten me with a good time. Boop, gone.
You definitely just don't want to violate YouTube's guidelines. A claimant you could deal with. YouTube's guidelines.
Well, I mean, if they're asking him for money so that they will allow him to keep it on the channel, you know, and like release whatever hold they have over it, I would consider more of a copyright than a strike, like against YouTube community guidelines.
Yeah.
And in that specific scenario, there's a really cool button called delete, and then you confirm it that you want to delete it forever, and then it goes poof, and then they can literally kiss your ass.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said just to him going
Just a
forward. Just I was saying, just don't even bother dealing with those people. So I get them all the time too, when they try to you upload it and then they give you a strike or they'll strike your channel down. And they'll be like, "Hey, pay me money," and I'm just like, "Shoot, I'm just gonna take you to court. Let's go, bitch." And then I take them through the whole system, and they lose out on everything. And they start emailing me all these threatening emails, and I'm like, "Go fuck yourself." It happens to me all the time. But that's why I don't. Well, now it doesn't happen to me all the time. It did in the beginning when I had like,
Yeah.
100K subscribers. 2 years. I had 3 years I've been on here, so we going on 4 years in January. So yeah, 2 years ago when I first had 100K, and I started having people want to be promoted, I realized there was a little scam system going on with underground artists, and I was like, nope, not doing it. Not doing
No,
it.
I see you, Justice. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think I just got confused. I knew what you were saying, but then I was like, wait a minute. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, we got you. But we got right now, it's about what happened in here. Let's see what's going on. What question do we have today?
No video. We have nobody else have video.
Oh,
Why am I
okay.
echoing like
Well,
crazy?
hang on. Too late. Sorry. Let me. I don't know if it'll let me swap it out right here, right now, but let me.
No, that's fine. Is it? Oh, is it through your camera?
Yeah. Let's switch over to mirror box capture card. There we go. And
Echo.
And let's see here. Echo cancellation. How's that working now?
Yo. That's good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so what's going on with you today, man? What's going on?
Not much. Just checking in. Wanted to say hello and see how everybody was doing.
Oh, we're doing good. Yeah, we're just we're kind of revamping everything because we these first few episodes are gonna be like a test run. We're realizing that, some people want to talk for quite some time, but we have to keep it under a time limit. We have to be careful with videos now because you never know what you're gonna get. Life is like a box of chocolate. So we're just kind of revamping it and letting people come in here, ask questions, air their grievances, and just see what's going on with the community.
Cool. I was going to throw a suggestion out for you on a reaction if you ever get the chance and you want to write it down and look into it later on. I'm not sure if you've heard of KMC Crew.
No, I haven't, and I hate to do this, man, but like for reaction requests, we want to keep that kind of separate on this. This podcast is going to be more for people like who are going through stuff or want to talk about a funny topic or something said. For requests, they have to go to the YouTube comment section, because here's what happens. When people make requests outside of the comment sections, like Instagram or just like this, I get them all the time. I lose them. Like if I take screenshots and stuff too, my phone will have 4,000 screenshots in a day. So like
right.
I lose track instantly. So the best way is, like I told somebody earlier, is go find a comment where I was talking to somebody. You leave a comment under there. I will see it. That's the better play to get me to see a reaction or to do a reaction for sure.
All right. So the reason why I was mentioning it is I know you were taking what do you call it? Donation for request.
Yeah, every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Yeah.
But for some reason, I have not been able to do that. So I'm in Canada. I'm in Windsor, Ontario.
Okay.
So every time I try to do like the donate for a suggestion, it gets rejected.
On PayPal?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I don't know either. You probably have to go check into your settings or contact customer support to see why you're unable to send somebody. Is it only to me or is it to everybody? You can't send.
No, it's right now. As far as I can tell, it's just you. It's just you, and I'm not sure why. So, the reason why I was mentioning the reaction here is I know if you put up your own PayPal email address, I can just send the payment direct that way.
Yeah, I mean during the live stream, we have the email, we have the link posted. Did you say the email, or did you say just the link to the
Yeah,
PayPal?
but I'd have to do an email because the link for some reason will not let me do it.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean,
so you know how you have your at so and so or whatever for PayPal payments.
That's definitely something that we can handle, like in the Discord.
Okay.
The mods can help you with that. That's not a problem. Just let them know. I mean, obviously, I'm one of them. Papa's in the chat too. We'll look for that in his Discord, and
Okay.
we'll try to get that resolved for you and get you the information that you need. This
Yeah.
specifically is like it will be live on that channel exclusively once we transition over there, like kind of separate from that a little bit.
Yeah.
When it
Okay.
comes to like requests and things of that nature. But yeah, you can always jump in the Discord, and I think his email address is listed on his YouTube. I'm not 100%
yeah,
sure.
my business email is in my bio. It's cliffbeats2020@gmail.
Mhm.
All right. Then I'll send you a thing over that way. Then that'll be the easiest way to just let you know what's going on, and
Yeah.
I'll throw you some screenshots so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I mean, if you want me to a tutorial with PayPal, you're gonna see me epically fail because I struggle with PayPal myself.
Well, I mean, and PayPal is its own entity as it's on its own. So
I gotta call them. I gotta call them almost every week because I gotta deal with somebody not being issued a refund, or it got refunded. It got refunded twice, or it just gets stuck and I can't open the app. There's always something going on with them. So
I fought last week with PayPal for some company decided they wanted to buy a game and add-on pack, and they wanted at least 15 copies of that same game, and all of the transactions went through.
oh,
Yeah, so
shit.
I'm watching my separate account drop by hundreds per hour. I'm like, hey guys, you guys want to fix this?
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, just we're gonna look back on these days and we're gonna be like, man, remember back in my day when PayPal
Back in
was
the
having
back
all
days,
these issues?
when we used to have to actually put our finger in a hole to dial a phone number.
Right now.
Oh, hey
Yeah.
now, yeah, dude. Within 10 years, AI is going to be controlled. It's not even going to be me anymore. I'm like, hey guys,
Yeah.
CliffBeats, don't script off the rip. I'm just kidding. That's a
They're
horrible
gonna have
AI.
they're gonna have that Street Fighter movement.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, I know what you're saying. Just moving all fast. Yeah,
So
it's weird.
I wanted to tell you something I thought you might find interesting.
Yeah, really quick. We got permanently canceled waiting in the wing. But what's going on?
We'll get you in there. We'll get this in there. So I go to Detroit. Obviously, it's 7 to 10 minutes on a tunnel bus to Detroit, and go check out this concert. I go to see the concert because I wanted to go see a specific person, so I went to go see Jelly Roll.
Good choice. Okay.
So if you know which concert I went to go see Eminem.
Yes.
So it threw me off a little bit. I don't know. I know a few people watched it live, and a few people watched it after the fact to do reactions. Now I was there. You know when you go in with an expectation, and you come out going, "Huh, I didn't really have a whole lot of fun."
That's how you felt at this concert?
Yeah.
Was that due to, like, would you say the music, or is that just the vibe, the technical issues?
It was two things. It was the vibe, right? So I went to go see Houdini. So I'm an old school hip hop guy. Like, I mean, I started, way back when hip hop just started. So when I went to go see Houdini. Houdini was the main reason I went. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Eminem's the greatest rapper in the world, but he's not on my top 10 list at all. Not even close.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So going to see Houdini and seeing him to be able to still do what he's always been able to do, which is rap, right?
Wow.
And I was impressed. That part of the show was really entertaining to me. What threw me off was I'll be honest with you, it was Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll threw me off. I love Jelly Roll as an artist, but that performance threw me off. It was horrible. That's just my opinion, so please don't everybody attack
No,
It's
no,
just
no,
my personal
no.
opinion. I didn't like his voice. Didn't sound clear. It was off tone. It was out of sync, and it didn't match the song.
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm going to jump in on you here. When you go to a show, you never know what you're dealing with these artists. There's technical difficulties. Artists could be drinking beforehand. People could be nervous because they're performing with their idols for the first time, like Eminem. Jelly Roll looks up to Eminem just like I mean, I know he's not your top 10, but to most of the world, everyone looks at Eminem like, holy shit, that's the best I ever do it. So I noticed that too when I did a reaction, Jelly Roll sounding a little bit off, but I seen him even kind of like in awe looking at M the whole time. He kind of looked a bit out of it. But you never know what you're dealing with those elements. I mean, it's unfortunate that you didn't enjoy it as much, but at least you still got to go and witness some great artists, dude.
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, it was one of those things where it just threw me off. You know what? It was almost like, okay. So give me another for instance. So I went to go see Rush at the SARS concert in Toronto. And when I went to see Rush, they disappointed me big time. They were boring, and it was the only reason why I went. And what ended up changing the night was AC/DC.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
it's like somebody turned literally the dial from 0 to 11. It was like night and day, right? So it was kind of like it seemed like I don't know if it was the whole show just seemed kind of like what's the right word for it? It didn't seem organized. That's it. It didn't seem like it was organized.
I got
You
you.
know what I mean?
So are
Like,
you? So I'm going to cut you up. Like, are you asking me why it wasn't, or what?
Well, no. What I'm curious is when somebody's what you would I guess what being in the business you're in and seeing what it takes to put on a show, a performance, and how does a show with probably the world's best rapper in the world, most recognized rapper in the world, end up in a disorganized situation like that? Like, it kind of threw me off, right? So you're expecting, like, I mean, you think about it. Okay, so who are the main people when you go to concert? When you think of organized, everything's in its perfect spot. All the music's queued up in the right spots. There's no dead silence. There's no weird spots. You know what I mean? There's odd audio interference. So whether you go to, like, say for instance, if you've ever seen Beyonce in concert, her shows are like they're like at times specific. Everything goes in costume changes. Everything's all perfectly meshed.
So here I gotta jump in, boss, because you're rambling a bit, and it's gonna throw me
Sorry.
off. And it's okay. I'm just giving you a heads up. And like I said, this is all question based, and it's already getting a little bit too. We're going a little bit too far into Beyonce's career and these other artists. Like, when you talk about Eminem and it being like you're let down at that concert, Eminem doesn't really tour. So when you look at these event coordinators, they usually are from other artists. Eminem's not really paying for that. The artists pay for everything to be set up. Eminem probably just made an appearance. So I'm guessing whoever the other main attraction was, it could have had something to do with the event team. I mean, everything has pieces to a puzzle when you go to a tour. And honestly, sometimes you just have bad sets. Sometimes you have bad performances. It's what's going to happen. But I can't give you an answer to why it did this night or why it did, when you went to go watch Rush and then AC/DC snapped off. But all I can say is, that's why sometimes people prefer just to watch at home over going in person, But I say it's always for the experience in the atmosphere, because you only live once, so at least you got to enjoy it, man. I'm sorry that you didn't have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I had good moments. So that's, and again, it's something I can look back and say, yeah, I did that. So that's cool. Like, I'm cool with that. It's just, like I said, it seemed kind of strange to me that, somebody is important as Eminem would end up in a show so unorganized. It
Well,
just
I
seemed
mean,
weird.
this dude randomly pops out of boxes when he does surprise performances. So I mean, yeah, you're not gonna. I mean, dude, even when he performed at the Oscars, there were malfunctionings happening. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's just what happens at live performances. You know, I mean, you could have someone performing better in a fucking garage than in a fucking stadium. And when you're trying to do something in front of, say 10 to 40,000 people, there's so much buzz around you and so many people responsible for so many little things. If one person fucks up, it can mess up the entire night. All right, you see what I'm saying? So the bigger the venue too, the harder it is going to be able to maintain. That's why you hear a lot of comedians or artists say, like, I would rather play smaller spots than go play like a fucking stadium.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be more difficulties when you go to those shows. So I can see where you're coming from. A lot of people feel the way that you feel. So yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, like I said, it just seemed kind of weird to me. Like I said, I would have, and it's not like no one knew he wasn't coming.
Yeah,
everyone knew he was coming.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
You know what I mean? It was just kind of it was a bizarre moment that I wasn't expecting.
Well, life is full of unexpected moments, my friend. You should know. We all know that. We when we think something's going right, it goes left. That's what happens.
Right.
We're getting kicked in the ass left and right, man.
Let me get out of here and let these other people in.
Yeah, for sure. We got permanently canceled waiting in the wing, but I appreciate you keeping us up to date and letting us know about how you felt about these events. And this could be insightful for some people who go in the future. So we appreciate you, giving us your outlook on some of these events.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
All right, bud. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, you too.
All right,
bye,
later.
Kat.
Cat over there, she just over there looking good. I'm over here being the ugly guy. What do you guys want from me? Huh?
French fried taters. Mm-hmm.
Fried taters. All right, we've had. Oh wait, where'd permanently cancel go? Oh shit!
They'll come back. Give them a second.
Okay. I see them popping in and out.
Mm-hmm. There, I hear it. There.
Here we go. All right, I know permanently canceled been waiting a while. We're gonna bring permanently canceled in here. Hold up 1 second. What's up, PC?
What's going on with you?
Just another day, another dollar. What you doing?
Yeah, I will tell you guys right now, I got like technical difficulties. I'm kind of driving through California, and I'm kind of in the desert area. But I'll make it kind of quick, or I'm gonna try. You guys can hear me?
Yeah, yep. We hear you. Yep.
All right. So I'm kind of in a dilemma with my job. So I'm a Class A truck driver, and I love the job. I've been with the same company for going on 6 years this August.
Okay, so we got 6 months this August, and when permanently canceled comes back, we'll remind 6 months this August. All right, so it seems already. Yeah, it sounds like a dilemma though within a job. So I'm having a feeling. My guess is that they're not comfortable with this job anymore. Maybe they're not feeling appreciated. It's time to move on, maybe. But it's hard in this job market.
Spidey senses tingling.
I'm feeling something. I got a crystal ball. No, I mean, dude, a lot of people right now, they don't feel appreciated. I got crystal balls, baby. No, I'm saying a lot of people are feeling underpaid, underappreciated right now. I do know that. Oh, there we go. We're going to try again. PC, we got you back.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
Okay.
So we had you 6 months. We had you 6 months. You said 6 months you've been driving.
I can't hold on. It didn't connect to my Bluetooth. So give me a second. Go ahead.
All right. So you said 6 months, and then you was talking about how 6 months you've been driving, working for him.
Oh, no, 6 years. Oh. Years this coming August.
Oh, 6 years. That's where when you cut off. Okay.
Okay. So I love the company. I love driving somewhat. It's starting to get irritating anyway. I'm planning on moving to Arkansas from Nevada. So I'm going to rent out my home, everything, yada, yada. I'm afraid of going with a different company because I don't want to take a pay. So like right now, I'm probably at like $7 or $8 grand a month. And
Okay.
if I move, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. So I'm kind of afraid to change companies, but the company that I work with doesn't have much for me to like kind of stay with them. Like I'd have to go back OTR again, and right now like I'm home every week. So it's like, do I do the trade-off of staying, close to home and changing companies? But I don't know if I want to take the pay cut. I don't know if the other company's going to be good to me, or do I sacrifice my home time with my family? I got a husband and I got 3 kids and everything, and
Okay.
I get it. I get what she's asking.
do I go back and be on the road for weeks on
That's
end?
what I was gonna say. I'll wait. I'll respond when she gets back. But
So the summary is, for anybody that's trying to keep up with what's going on, what she's saying is that she works for a company. She's worked there a long time. She likes it. She gets paid pretty well. She gets to go home every week, but she's actually going to be moving. And the issue is that with her move, she might need to change companies, but she doesn't know. And it would be a pay cut.
well, that's why I'm gonna ask this question here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, PC, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so really quick before you cut out again, what does your gut tell you? What does your heart tell you?
I want to stay with my company. I have them tattooed on my chest. That's how good this company's been to me.
Then you fucking know damn well if you got it tattooed on your chest, you better stick with that company for life.
You just want somebody to tell you that it's okay. That's what it is. You just want someone to tell you that it's okay. And you need to balance your time. I know that you want the time at home. You want the time, like you want all of these things. But the fact is that you also have to balance your happiness. You're in a very, very, very hard job, and not everyone can do it. And you have to take care of your mental space as well as your emotional and the way that you're with your family. So if it gives you more peace to stay with the company, especially during a move where it's just very traumatic for everything going on in your life, and you feel like you should, then just do it.
But with the move, do you get more time with your family?
No, okay. So the move is just to kind of free up. Like even though I make about $8,000 a month, being in Vegas is it's like I'm living pay to paycheck, and being a driver.
Okay. The cost of living is higher in Vegas than it is where she's moving to. That's what she's saying.
Okay, that's what I couldn't hear any of that. Okay, so the cost.
So that's the balance.
That's the balance there, and you don't know what you're walking into. I'm gonna say this though, to be the devil's advocate, the only time you grow is when you're uncomfortable. When you put yourself in these situations that you don't know the outcomes to, that's kind of when you have to like learn these new traits to develop who you are. Let's try to get PC back in here one time. All right, we got you back.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm in Baker right now, like where the big thermometer is. Like, there's like testing out here. But anyway, so it's just like with me making the money and check. That is not normal in truck. I mean, like it's the industry.
Right. She's saying she gets paid really well, but she's living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah,
which is not normal for her field of work, is what she's saying.
Yeah, I'm getting that. I mean, I think you said it earlier, is you're just looking for that validation. If it's tattooed on your damn chest, you better go get another tattoo on your ass cheek as well. And you run with that company. But I understand. But I mean,
See, well, here's the thing. Think of it this way, though. She's already talking about so everything's the same. She goes to move her physical location where she lives, where her family lives, all right? So that she's no longer living paycheck to paycheck.
Yes.
My advice would be, which is not an expert opinion, it's just my opinion, would be to do one thing at a time, Do one thing at a time. Make your move, keep the same job and stuff. And if you're like, you know what, this just isn't, I don't need this high of a paycheck anymore. I way this perk of getting a new job over this perk of the job that I love and it's worth it, then make that change. But transitioning, like, it's not like she's moving for the job, right? Which is a whole different conversation.
That's what that's what I thought it was. That's why I was getting
Mm-mm.
confused, but then I realized it was not. So that's why I instantly said, what does your gut tell you? What does your heart tell you? You always got to go when with that first instinct that you have, you typically got to go with it. Now, if it's something like a challenge or a struggle, I always say I say go head on. You're only going to learn from being uncomfortable. You're not going to learn from being comfortable every day. For example, yesterday, me and Kat trying to set this thing up. We were on the phone for damn near 3 hours, and I spent another 4 hours trying to figure it out, and it's still not done. When I set this up, I didn't know how to do shit. I still struggle to this day, and Kat helps me with that. So I mean, dude, you just gotta meet good people. You gotta network, and you gotta work together, and you just, dude, it's baby stuff. People see the big goal at the end, and they don't see the small little steps every little minute, half hour, day. That's what you have to go through. There's no shortcuts in this bitch, man. No shortcuts in this bitch.
No.
Unless you have any you're hiding from me, Kat.
Dude, are you kidding me? I would totally tell you. I'd be like, "Oh, dude." Well, you'd have to listen to me first, though.
Are you saying I don't listen to you?
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
I listen to you all day, every day. I
Not
know.
the
I know.
stupid stuff, the important stuff, the stuff that like helps you, not like me just rambling. That's different.
I know Bailey's schedule.
No, you don't. I don't even know
I
her
do.
schedule.
I know. I'm just making a joke and saying it. We talk so much, I damn near know everything about it. But yeah, I mean,
It's
I
because you're
see.
good people.
No, I know. I'm seeing a lot of people have their own opinions in the chat. Yeah, I mean, dude, you just gotta do what's best for you. Everybody here, whatever you're going through, man, face this shit head on. Don't run from it. If you got demons, get them off your fucking back in the meantime. You know what I mean when I say demons. Just focus on bettering you. And I know everyone's kind of hurting financially besides permanently canceled. But even with that type of money, people are still hurting, dude. People are still hurting who are making $8,000 a week. It's tough. When you start hearing millionaires complaining about pricing, you know there's a fucking problem. Because they're like, wait, what was my jet fuel? And that's when they go, hey, now what's going on
Big
here?
money problems. Oh, no.
No, I know, but that big money, dude, when you have that much money, it can disappear. Like if you're not good
No,
with
I completely agree, but it's like, go to the gas station. Why you gotta have a jet, man? Drive like everybody else. No, I'm kidding. I'm not hating on anyone. Trust me, I would be like, I'd be going
I,
crazy.
I think when it comes, some people do that, but I think when it comes to owning jets, for me personally, it would be to save time. If I needed to be
Oh,
somewhere
I
at
thought
a
you meant
certain
your
time.
jet. I was like, damn, okay.
No. I don't use it during the summertime. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a jet. If I did have a jet, I was just saying mine would be strictly for business travel. So if I like my time is worth more, like I would rather spend the money than my time if that were the case. You see what I'm saying?
No, I
That's
get
all.
it.
I wouldn't have a jet just to fly around willy nilly because I want to go to Cuba or I want to. I mean, unless I had an ungodly amount of money. But you know how guilty I would feel? I feel guilty having that much money.
Oh,
And
I'll take care of that. Don't worry about that. I'll help you with that.
all right, Kat, you could have the leftovers, I guess. I don't have that money. I'm just saying if I did.
No, I'm saying your guilt. That's okay. I'll take that on. If you need me to spend it for you, I can do that also.
Someone clip this, mark this, remember this moment.
Yeah. Taking on your
No,
guilt comes with a very large paycheck and,
dude,
jet
I'm just
trips.
saying I can't be a guy with, say $10 billion watching people live in poverty. I would feel like shit. Not saying I'd give it back. I just don't know. I would try to find other ways to facilitate people's needs. But the thing is when you facilitate certain people's needs, certain people will take advantage of those systems. And that's where it gets weird. And that's why you have companies putting weird things in place and shit because people end up taking advantage of shit like putting it in your hand. What does that mean?
Wait, no, it's there in case you need somewhere to to place that huge lottery winning. By the way, I need to check my lottery ticket. I played the lottery. I'm sure I didn't win. I got it for my birthday.
Yeah, it was Kat's birthday, so happy belated birthday to Kat. But
If,
yeah,
if
man.
I win, I'm coming to Chicago. I'm gonna come see you. I really am.
Yeah, and you're gonna get kidnapped. No, I'm just kidding. It'd be a great time.
I'm not. Didn't say I was bringing Felix.
I was talking about you. If you got the money, you getting kidnapped. We gonna take off. No, I'm just
Yeah, hell yeah. We're gonna go. We're gonna have fun.
I'm different. I'm not a materialistic person, so I have a weird outlook with money. So people have always made this comment with me, like even my people I'm associates with and friends with, they're just like, you. They tell me I can't really word it, but basically like, you live poor. Like you don't you live way below your means, and I'm just like, because I don't need shit. What the
That's
fuck?
smart though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'd rather go invest in other stuff. And I seen you have this conversation with AR, and we spoke about this before. Like, we'd rather make the money to go invest in something else to make more money than invest in something else that eventually you could leave either to your kids or to people you love or care about, or maybe build something. Even if it's like a fucking home for orphans or something like that.
Right.
Don't say organs. What the fuck's wrong with me, man? I need some sleep.
I did build a home for organs. It's called my body. It's where they all
Is that
start.
what you did? You really just say that? I built a home for organs. It's my bate.
It's my body.
Oh my god.
No, this has been a good one though. I think that people are starting to get the hang of it, and everybody was respectful and kind and had decent questions, and nobody like was acting a fool, and nobody was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do what I want to do." Like, that kind of, I love when people do that.
Oh, Cat loves the confrontation, so that's why she wanted to be here. I'm just kidding.
I
But no,
do. I don't mind it at all. I just try to be really nice because
I
I guess
have
I
to
have
tell
to
her. I try to
be.
tell her to be nice, yeah. But
He
what I
makes
would,
me.
I don't make you do anything. All right. What I was going to say was guys. So I know some people might be next to that link and afraid to click it and stuff too. Don't ever be afraid to come say what's up. And if you think you're gonna be socially awkward, guess what? I'm one of the most socially awkward people you'll ever meet. But maybe you see me on camera and you see me do this, and you go, "Oh no, you don't even know what to do." I'm telling you in person, because I basically think you grow up traumatized where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Like, where anybody I see next to me, I think like I'm getting ready to get stabbed or get into a fight with. Like my back, like I even like when I go out to eat, my back's up against the wall. Like I have like these weird tendencies just because of the way I was raised and stuff. So don't be intimidated. You're more than welcome to come drop by, say hi, ask a question, even if it is deep, if it's personal, shit, whatever it is. We are here to try to help guide you. And even if you just want to vent, come vent, man. And I hope you guys enjoy this podcast. I know me and Kat are having a great time doing this. I think this is a perfect balance between me and you. Maybe I need to shut the fuck up a little bit more, but besides that, Kat's like,
It's okay. I don't have to say any words. You can just see it written all over my face.
no,
I don't hide it very well.
No, I'm just I don't know. I'm quick to jump in, so just cut me off whenever you need me to cut off.
Oh, I have no problem jumping in either. If you haven't noticed, I kind of.
Oh yeah.
Now listen.
It's the same thing. Like even like with people, like when you do like rap battle ciphers, people would be hesitant to jump in. Well, guess what? You're never going to get your turn. You
Right.
have to like when someone starts like, so say someone's in the middle of a bar, but you could tell you can feel it in the cipher when someone's getting ready to lose it, or it's about to be the end, or they're wrapping up a scheme. You could feel it, and somebody else would be thinking the same thing as you, but you have to be louder than them, and you have to keep going to kind of overpower them in that moment. They go, "Oh shit, it's not my turn." But you just have to be ready to speak over somebody sometimes. And Kat, don't ever hesitate to speak over. And anybody too that comes talking to us, don't be afraid to overspeak and say something when I'm rambling or Kat's going off on a tangent or something. Don't be afraid to stop.
I mean, good luck, but
Nah, I didn't say that. That was all Kat.
I mean, seriously though, good luck getting me to shut up for 5 minutes when I'm on a tangent, but no. No, I think it's a good dynamic. I think that the thing is that we understand each other at a level where we're able to kind of read. I try to read the room, I try to read the conversation. I know not everybody is here to necessarily talk to me, especially at this point. Maybe later on they might be like, I want to talk to Kat. It's that her turn. I'm sure that could be a possibility in the future. Feel free to call in later. But no, I'm just saying. I just think that it's a good dynamic. You have a really good insight and you articulate pretty well. And I suck at articulation, but you just read it here. I mean, you don't really have to hear me say anything anyway.
You beat yourself up and it drives me crazy. But no, I
No,
think
it's
you're right.
funny to me. I think it's funny. I'm like, I don't play poker.
Yeah, but you talk just cat drives me nuts. But no, I just want to let you guys know that we're grateful to have you. We're excited about this. I think we're gonna have some crazy, conversations in the future. I thought one was gonna go completely sideways today, but it did not.
I about came out like I was about to pull a Karen with the re.
I felt something was about to go down, but it didn't, luckily. And guys, don't be like I said, don't be afraid to come talk to us anytime, man. We're gonna do this once a week. We probably should schedule a day, but it's so hard with our schedules. We'll have to figure that out and see what.
I'm gonna start putting clips onto the actual channel, and my intention is to get these episodes and put them over there as well and have like a playlist. Either we'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. It's already set up. Please go subscribe to it. Feel free to subscribe to Cliff, jump in the Discord, subscribe to me, jump in my Discord. All the Discords, all the things, all the places, all the people, all the time, all the words.
Yeah, all the
Stop me
Dix
anytime.
chords. All the Dix chords.
I'm trying to be good. I'm
try.
trying. Because you keep telling me that I'm like, you're minding together.
Cat, it'll be 5 a.m. and you're making sexual references. Be like, that's not what she said. I'm like, it is 5 I'm in the gym over here and this girl's tripping out. I'm like, what is happening? I was up writing all night and I see Kat early this morning. She's just going up.
I'm sure
I
I
don't
said
remember.
something
You said
weird.
something slick. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I love you. I think we're gonna wrap it up now. We're on 2 hours and 7 minutes. But anytime we're in here, don't be afraid to click that link. Come say what's up. Ask us any questions you might have. And yeah, we have a great time. I had a great time. Thank you so much. We love you so much.
We do. We love you.
Yeah.
And please feel free to send us suggestions and stuff. Like send me specifically because he gets so many messages. Send them to me. If you have something you want to see, something that you like, something you didn't like, anything you want me to clip up, let me know. I will work on it if I feel like it.
Please don't send all the requests to her because you don't know what you're asking for with that. Just do me a favor and just leave them in the comment sections. If there's
Not
something,
those kind of requests. No, I meant
yeah, well, yeah, that's why I'm clarifying. So if there's like donation requests and issues and stuff like that, Cat or Papa, one of the mods, they'll keep note of it somewhere. She's got tons of sticky notes for it.
I do. I really do. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here because otherwise I'm just gonna keep rambling.
Pick your nose. I'm picking nose.
Do you like it? I matched my flowers. I painted my nails.
Oh my God, I'm going to bed. I haven't slept yet. I love you guys. Everyone be safe. Thanks for hanging. We're out of here. And we will let you know when the next one is. We'll give you more of a heads up so you know what's going on, okay?
Should we do the intro as the outro just for fun?
Do it. I can't do it, can I?
Yeah, you go to design. You're gonna
No, you just go ahead. You do it. You do it. You're gonna do it a lot smoother.
Are you ready to
love
hit
you guys.
the end stream? Okay, here we go.
Do I hit end stream first?
No.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll hit it after. I'll hit it after.
That's it. I'm done.